Welcome back to another episode. I know it's been a while. I actually got married, went on a honeymoon, so there were some busy times, didn't have much time to film, but I'm back and we're back to Kenny. So this is probably an episode where a couple of you have been waiting for, and we will find out how much power this HPI ignition system actually gained us. So a small sit rep on Kenny. I've lost some time. As you know, I had a leak on one of the crank seals and I had to retune the bike because I tuned it for a leaky engine. So I think now I've got everything sorted out. So we should be able to do a quarter-mile run now. The ignition system is still set at the base setting, so 2 millimeters before top dead center. So that's the base setting. We still have the 1 map CDI in there. I'm just going to test it like this as a base setting, and then we will continue testing with the double curve, etc. As you can see, I've left a little gap here with some washers in the cover. It's just for some extra cooling because these HPI units need some extra cooling because if they get too hot, they fail. This should be all right, but it looks stupid. I've actually got another ignition cover that I will be salvaging. I will be drilling a couple of holes in the front here for some extra air to cool it down. So without further ado, let's get geared on, fire this thing up and see how it goes. So we just got back, finally had a decent run. I was having a lot of issues with the GPS, but we got a result in. So here is the old timetable. So with stock ignition and stock everything, the RD50dx does 0 to 45 kilometers an hour in 11 seconds. But with the HPI system, that was in 9.63. We'll put the numbers up. So that's actually 1.5 seconds less, which is pretty nice. The original setup ran the quarter mile in 31.5 seconds, and that got us with a theoretical horsepower of 2.4. But with the new setup, it did the quarter mile in 28.75 seconds. Which is 3 seconds faster, almost 3 seconds. And that got us with a theoretical horsepower of 2.75. The biggest difference, however, is with the trap speed of the quarter mile. Originally, we did that at 56.2 kilometers an hour. And now we exited the quarter mile at 67.8 kilometers an hour. So with the original 56.2 kilometers an hour for the trap speed, we had a 1.27 horsepower. Now with the 67.9 we went up to 1.94 horsepower theoretical. So it's actually a good gain. It's about 50%, or I'm not going to say a gain in horsepower, I'm going to say I've unlocked more of the original horsepower, although I think. So definitely let me know what you guys think about these results. Do you think it's worth it, the HPI system, or not? I think it's definitely worth it because I've gained a lot of acceleration and throttle response, which is nice. The only thing that I'm still a bit worried about is about the carb and the tuning, because I've been changing jets around again, and sometimes it runs lean at high RPM and sometimes it runs rich with the same jet. Sometimes it runs better with the choke. It all depends on the load and the RPM. But I do have a small suspicion that the needle jet might actually be too small. So I think this carb came on another setup. Not sure. If you can remember, I bought this bike completely in boxes. I've had a couple of things in there. I will check around if you have another carb or maybe some extra needle jets, but that will be for later on. So that'll be it for now. Let me know your thoughts about the setup, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.